Hello everyone, Rich Michael Alvarez here.
And Chris Muller.
Now, as you heard from my cryptic subscribe voice at the end of the 74 bloopers, if you haven't, go watch the 74 bloopers right now. This is the update video that I promised, and the reason why I'm making this is because I didn't want to wait until the last minute to tell you that episode 75, the last episode ever of Super Mario Brothers, is being delayed, but it's not because like we're behind or anything like that. It's like we filmed the entire season in December, and as I was going through the raw footage and like thinking about the story in my head, I'm like, wow, there's still a lot of scenes that I think would be really good for this last episode. Like things I've been wanting to do for years, but I never could find a place for them in the series. No, this is the last episode. It was my last chance to add scenes that I really wanted to put in the show. So we filmed an additional 7 scenes this weekend for the last episode. So this will be the only episode this season that has footage from December and May. And we just got done filming a new scene. That's
Hence
why
the costumes.
That's why we're in our costumes right now. So and there's other scenes besides Mario and Luigi scenes. And I will say that there was one person who was able to come back for a scene. I won't say who, but it's going to be a lot of fun. The episode is going to be even longer than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I said it was going to be like 20 to 40 minutes. Now it's going to be like 30 to 50 minutes, you know. So, I mean, it's going to be a bit longer because of the scenes added. So there's a lot more footage to edit and a couple more special effects to add. So we just wanted to give ourselves enough time to make this episode good. And that's why we're officially saying that it's now coming out next Monday instead of this Monday, which when this video goes online I think should be tomorrow or something. So next Monday instead. So in other words, 74 or 75 would have come out a total of 2 weeks after 74. But that's fine because it's not like, you know, there's anything after it. I mean, this is the last episode, so I mean, once it's out forever, and you know, it doesn't really matter that it's delayed because you would have had no more Super Mario Brothers after that anyway.
So hopefully it won't get delayed again, but right now we think it'll be the following Monday.
Right.
The other thing we wanted to tell you is remind you that we, Richie and I, are going to be in Fanime, that's in San Jose, California, this coming weekend. And last year there were several fans that went to Fanime and saw us, and then there were some that were there at Fanime and they didn't run into us.
It's a huge convention, so
yeah.
You know, we're afraid that, you know, you might not find us because there's just so many places. So
what we're going to do is we're going to make an update on our Facebook page. The link is probably in the description below. But we'll make an update and we'll give you a time and a location on where Richie and I will be hanging. It'll probably be like, well, I don't know, a 2 or 3 hour window or something where we will for sure be at a certain place, so you know that we'll be there if you happen to come and you'd like to meet up with us.
Right. It's just so that you have a chance to meet us and you don't waste a trip to San Jose and waste a ticket to Fanime if you're like your main thing is to see us. And that'd be cool if it is, huh? I certainly don't oppose. So yeah, so stay tuned on your Facebook, on the RMA Productions Facebook page. If you do not have the RMA Facebook page liked, now is a good opportunity to do that. The link's in the description below. Go ahead and like us on Facebook. And then Friday night, just stay posted because sometime Friday night we will post when and where we will be Saturday afternoon where you can meet us. So we'll decide on the time and the place. It'll be somewhere around or in the convention center, which is connected to the Hilton, I believe. So
yeah, that's pretty much it. To summarize, episode's delayed because it's going to be longer, and we're going to be at Fanime and we'd like to meet up with you guys. Anything else, Richie?
I'm just really excited about the last episode. I mean, I feel sorry for those of you who were like really looking forward to it on Monday, but you're going to get a longer, better episode. And
it wouldn't be a Rich Alvarez series if it wasn't delayed.
It wouldn't be the last episode of Stupid Mario Brothers if it wasn't delayed by at least a week. So I mean, like you get what you subscribe for. So I mean,
yeah.
And
well,
that's about it.
It'll be good. It'll be good. In the words of Miyamoto, you know, I'm tweaking it a bit, but a rushed episode will always be poor, but a delayed episode will always be great.
Right. I think he said something.
Something like that about the Zelda games. I'm sure it was just an excuse so he could adapt some Zelda game.
And as Richard Michael Alvarez and Matthew Thomas Provenzel put it, if you didn't like it, you shouldn't have watched it.
But they haven't watched it yet.
I know. Sorry. Terrible reference. Anyways, before we get all stumbly on you, I think we should just wrap up this video. it was a pleasure to make this series for you. I'm sure I'm planning on making at least one like big like introspective thing after the show. Like I want to interview all the cast members, well, as many as I can. I might have to actually like travel to Portland to see Doug, but I mean like. Other than that, I think that I'll try to get as many cast members as I can interviewed so we can just kind of have a cool video about talking about our experiences on the show, what we felt about the series overall, and what we're going to be doing for the rest of our lives. So, and if we can't get anyone else to do it, it'll just be me and Chris.
Richie building up this great thing.
Yeah.
Point Richie's trying to say is
we're the Mario Brothers. So.
Yeah, we're the Mario Brothers. There'll be probably a video coming soon after the show ends where Richie and I get all sad and reflect on the past 5 years.
You're just planning on getting sad? Okay.
It's big and a huge part of our lives we've invested in this series.
I know. I'll get sad too.
We're not letting go. We're moving on. Thanks, Lost. Alright. Well, anyway, thank you, and you're really going to enjoy 75, so we'll see you there. This is Chris.
And Richie.
Signing off. And you can cut.
Oh.